I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, child, tired of the bullshit. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get some new shit in.
You're straight up stealing. That's not yours to take.
The main problem with cultural appropriation comes from dominant groups borrowing from marginalized groups who face oppression or have been stigmatized for their cultural practices throughout history.
It's the audacity to confidently name something that you did not create, that has existed for years.
Correct it. Just say like, you know what? We didn't come up with that, but it's cool. Like, we like it, but this is not ours.
It's an outrage. Like, you're calling these boxer braids. No, these are cornrows.
It's not a new trend. They've been killing it, innovating it in Africa for years.
Boxer braids, whatever the fuck those are.
It's deeply offensive that people who have made so much money off of taking these parts of Black culture and appropriating them would not even get the correct terminology behind them.
And the one phrase that I keep hearing over and over,
it's just hair.
Really, it's not just hair when we have to choose between a job and wearing our hair in its natural state. It's not just hair when little Black kids are being suspended and kicked out of school for their natural hair. It's not just hair when we're being labeled as thugs and ghetto because of our hairstyles. It's not just hair when little Black kids are getting their hairs cut off by teachers as punishment.
People tell me like, oh, I gotta get my hair braided, but I gotta take it off Monday because it's not corporate, you know, for work. Or the kids gotta come Friday because they got a party on Saturday, but they gotta take the braids off for school. How do braids affect education or my productivity at work?
Meanwhile, fashion models and celebs like Kylie Jenner get praised for wearing cornrows. And that's the main point. One group is being penalized by institutions for wearing natural hairstyles, while the other is called edgy and stylish for doing the exact same thing.
Damn near my whole life to love my hair because you guys told me it was ugly, because you guys told me it was unacceptable, and now you want to wear it for fashion, and now you want to say that it's not that big of a deal? Yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Socially, hair grooming played a significant part in status and identity in African tribes. It was a way to identify someone's social status based on ethnicity, social rank, age, marital status, wealth, fertility, manhood, religion, and death.
Statue from 500 BC Nigeria where the hair was cornrowed. And we found this whole world of weaves that were not called that, using all these materials in different societies throughout West Africa. During slavery, Sunday was the day that was set aside where you could actually do your hair. It was a time where actual grooming rituals were born, and also a way to figure out how to care for hair that could last for an entire week. You weren't going to be able to do anything until the next Sunday. The two main hairstyles that came out of that were head rags and also cornrows.
We think about African American women during enslavement. The covering of their hair was something that they had to do. Not until much later do we see African American women participating in a beauty culture.
They say imitation is the highest form of flattery. But what happens when it's not so flattering?
Kim K says they're boxer braids. I'm like, well, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wait, cornrows? Or what? I think I was getting cornrows when I was out the womb.
They want to go ahead and make it a phenomenon because we know we started it, you know, and of course that's what we did. I just feel like we need to start getting the credit for it.
It's great that you find another group's culture beautiful, but in order to show you truly love it, you need to have respect and understanding.
My issue with the Kardashians is the lack of recognition. Instead of being like, got my new cornrows, and in general, we are kind of tired of seeing this level of cultural appropriation and then also not acceptance or acknowledgement of the culture that you're pulling from. Oh, the Kardashians have cornrows, not boxer braids. Like, come on, y'all. Like, let's stop.
White culture is so ingrained in society, it doesn't need to be protected. No one's coming for white culture, and white culture is not at risk. White culture is gonna be fine.
Assimilation and appropriation aren't the same thing. Marginalized people conforming to standards set by dominant, or in this case, Western cultures, is often a means of survival. When your cultural heritage is looked down on, often people change or hide things about themselves in order to be accepted by majority culture.
Not every black woman who relaxes her hair or wears weave is trying to fit a white standard, please. But I know that myself specifically, my hair was relaxed because I wanted to feel whiter, because I wanted to feel more accepted.